Good afternoon to all. Now we're going to say about the classifications of engineering materials and the requirements of engineering materials. What is material? A material is defined as a substance which may be often called a solid, but also in some states it is a condensed states for certain applications. There are many materials around us. They can be found in anything from building to spacecraft. Materials can be classified into the main two divisions called crystalline and non-crystalline. Fundamentals of the material sciences, where this is the structure, properties, performance, processing, characteristics. These are the fundamentals of the materials. Okay, fundamentals of material sciences are the metal or metal alloys, ceramics, semiconductors, organic or polymer, and then composites, metal or metal alloys. The study of metal alloys is a significant part of material science. Of all the metallic alloys in use today, the alloys are called the steel, stainless steel, and then cast iron, and then the tool steel, alloy steels make up the largest proportions, both by the quantity and also in the commercial value. Iron alloyed with various proportions of carbon gives low, mid, and high carbon steels. An iron carbon alloy is only considered steel if the carbon level is between 0.01% and the 2%. For the steels, the hardness and the tensile properties of the steel are related to the amount of carbon present, with increasing carbon levels also leading to lower ductility and the toughness. Heat treatment processes such as quenching and the tempering and significantly change these properties. This is about the metal or metal alloys. A cast iron is defined as the iron carbon alloy with more than a percentage of 2 but less than a 6.7%. Stainless steel is defined as a regular steel alloy with the greater 10% by weight, allowing content of chromium. Nickel and molybdenum are typically also found in the stainless steel. These are some of the metal examples. Ceramics, most brittle materials. I think many of them have seen the ceramics like the tiles, and then the wash basin, and then the many of the equipments, and then also the cooking utensils like tumbler, and then the bowl also made up of some of the ceramics. Ceramics are as soft as clay or as hard as the stone, the concrete. Usually they are crystalline form. Most of the glasses contain metal oxide fused with silicon. This is about ceramics. Yet at high temperatures used to prepare glasses, the material is viscous liquid. The structure of glass forms into an amorphous state upon cooling. The window panes and eyeglasses are made up of important example. The diamond and the carbon in its graphite form are considered to be the ceramics. This is about ceramics. Next one is the semiconductors. Semiconductor metals have the electrical conductivity falling between that of a conductor such as copper and an insulator such as glass. Semiconductors are the foundations of modern electronics. Semiconducting materials exist in two types, the element material and the compound material, where the modern understanding of the properties of semiconductor relies on quantum physics to explain the movement of electrons, holes in a crystal lattice. The unique arrangements of the crystal lattice makes silicon and the germanium the most commonly used elements in the presence of semiconducting materials. An increased knowledge of the semiconductor materials and fabrication process has made possible continuing in complexity and speed of the microprocessor and memory devices. Some of the information in the page is given out to the silicon crystal is called example organic. The polymers are also most important parts of the material sciences. Polymers are the raw materials, the resins used to make the what we call plastics. Plastics are a really final product created after one or more polymers or additives have been added to resin during processing. Polymers which have been around and which are in current widespread use include polyethylene, polypropylene, PVC, polystyrene, polyesters, acrylics, polypropylene, polycarbonates, plastics, community, etc. Composite materials are structured material composed of two or more macroscopic phases. Composite. This is about the engineering requirements of materials, fabrication, service and property. Thank you. Remaining we'll see in the next